I'm Allison Rosauer, and welcome to our Stars Winning Edge instructional video on using our Winning Edge throat latch wrap and neck wrap. First thing I need to show you is the proper position that your horse's head needs to be in while wrapping. You want your horse's head to be up in a natural position. This puts your neck and throat latch in the correct size to get the proper fit. When your horse puts its head down, notice how the throat latch area here becomes much smaller. If you wrap the horse's neck when it's too low, your wraps might fit too tight. The best way to ensure a proper fit is to tie your horse up with its head up so that it's in the proper position for wrapping. This is your Winning Edge throat latch wrap. It's designed to fit in the throat latch area, which is this small area here, right behind your cheek and your jaw. Stand on your left side of your horse, and you're going to wrap it in a clockwise manner. You're going to bring it over, pull it up snug, and secure it with your Velcro. You want to be able to still get a couple of fingers up in there, but it needs to be nice and snug when you do this. If you do it too loose, then it's going to lose its effectiveness and just twirl around on your horse's neck. There's also a danger that it could potentially get stuck on something and cause a wreck. So you want to make sure that it's pulled nice and snug. This way it does its job. It's designed to work like a belt or a girdle, or these days ladies know Spanx. So make sure that it's pulled nice and snug, fitting right here behind the cheek, and that's it. The Winning Edge throat latch wrap. Now I'm going to show you how to use our Winning Edge neck wrap. The best way to get a good wrap is to start with a good roll. What I mean by that is to have a proper fit when you wrap the neck. Your neck wrap has to be wrapped tightly and evenly. You're going to start with the Velcro end of the wrap and come into your fuzzy Velcro side. This back side just has one piece up the middle. So you want to come into this side with the two pieces and wrap into itself. You want to make sure it's nice and tight and nice and even as you wrap. Now when you get to this part, keep it nice and tight. You want to make sure that it's even here on your sides, and if there's any shavings or debris in it, you want to make sure that you get those out, because this is going to sit up against your horse's skin. Now, keep it nice and tight as you go. Again, keeping it nice and even on the ends. And that's all there is to it. Now when you go to apply this to your horse's neck, since it's wrapped nice and tight and even, it's going to go on nice and tight and even. That's all there is to it. Now that we have our neck wrapped nice and tight and nice and even, we're ready to apply it. It's going to fit right over the top of your throat latch wrap and sit right behind the halter. You're going to apply it this way, not this way, because this way is going to get you a nice tight wrap. Wrapping in a clockwise manner, we're going to come under, we're going to pull it nice and snug, come under again. You want to make sure that there's no wrinkles in your wrap, that it's coming nice and smooth, and don't be afraid to pull it tight. This has a lot of stretch and give to it, and that's what gives it its effectiveness. So go ahead and pull it snug. Remember, it's going to work like a girdle to train these neck muscles. Up and over. Secure your Velcro straps. Now, the next thing we need to do is make sure that our crest, running all the way down our mane here, is lined back up nice and straight. Sometimes when you wrap it really tight, it'll fall over this way. Repeated use like this can cause the horse's crest to fall over. So you want to make sure, after you're through wrapping, that your neck's nice and back in its natural alignment. We wrap our horses' necks every evening at feeding time, and we remove the neck wraps first thing in the morning. Using these wraps every day and being consistent with it is the best way to ensure that you get 100% effectiveness from these products. When we unwrap our necks in the mornings, it's just the opposite of when we wrap them. Velcro, you want to try to keep them up off the ground so they're out of the dirt and shavings. Unwrap both pieces. and check to make sure they're not damp underneath. If they are damp, you want to lay them up over a stall or up over a wall somewhere and let them dry completely before you go back and re-roll them for the next evening's use. To properly care for your neck wrap set, we recommend that you wash them in cold water on the normal cycle and dry them on medium heat. We wash ours about once a month or before each horse show, unless we have a horse that's extremely dirty. Now, before we put them in the washing machine, you want to make sure you secure all your Velcro. You want to put your tab, make sure that all the sticky part of the Velcro is covered. I'll do that on this piece as well. What this is going to do is keep your neck wraps from sticking to each other when you put them in the wash, and keep you from having a big balled up roll of neck wraps when you take them out of the dryer. This also preserves your neck wraps because it keeps them from catching on each other and making them pull and snag. Now, on your throat latch wraps, if they're really dirty and crusty right here, let them soak for a while. Then you can take a soft brush, clean this area off good, and let them soak a little longer. A second rinse never hurts either. We also recommend that you use a sensitive skin type of laundry detergent when you wash any horse products. Remember, these are going to be sitting nice and snug up against your horse's skin, sometimes for 12 to 14 hours a day. So anything we can do to prevent sensitive skin from breaking out, we try it. We've designed all our Winning Edge products ourselves after many years in the horse business. All our products are proudly made in the USA. If you have any questions on these products or anything else on our website, please email us at starsminiatures@aol.com or visit our website at www.starsminiatures.com.